your mommy? Do you love your daddy? Do you love your grandparents? Is there anything you like?
A dolphin on wheels?
I want to be a monkey. Give me a banana.
I want to be a monkey. Dude, that was a spot-on dolphin in there, wasn't it? I know, probably some copyright infringement if they copied my dolphin. Hey, what up, everyone? It has been a wacky 24 hours from pulling Barry Sanders and Michael Vicks and Earl Thomases and Josh Allens and running into baseball today. We had some Wander Franco on card autographs, some Cal Ripkins, just some fuego. Let's hope we can go over to this too. The only one I didn't break out of the new crazy release at Thurman Thomas bar was Fire. I did like that. I met your Facebook challenge. Like, you were banned from Facebook, right? And the Fergie, that's right. And you're back on. You didn't have to serve your 30 days. Did you win your appeal, Zach? It looks like maybe we got you through. I'm going to go right into it. I'm excited to do some football. Yes, we did impeccable football last night. All right, I'm just going to, and as I break, I'll talk about this a little bit. The high-end football is bittersweet for me. It's bittersweet because, A, it's not like it's any better for me to rip that than it is like, say, this or Spectre or like the super high-end stuff. And it causes me a lot of stress on my end. I am blessed that you guys allow me to do it. Feel very blessed that I get to see those cards. I think, like I tell you guys, that we're desensitized to like pretty cards because we see them on everyone's page and we're like, oh, whatever, everyone has that. Like, some of those cards I don't see when I go to card shows unless you go to a big card show. Like the impeccable cards, the flawless cards, those are really cool cards at card shows. Of course, we see them all on the internet, right? Well, we did. I put in for the challenge, so yeah. So I think we take that for granted, and I'm blessed, and I know I'm blessed to be able to hold those cards, see those cards. But it's also bittersweet because I know it's expensive, and I know that not everyone can hit. So this is my sweet spot here. I like this kind of stuff. I'm less stressed about this. Is that the auto there? Let's hold that. Oh, we pulled the TJ Watt on card. That card was nuts. That card's a $400 card. That TJ Watt is a $400 card. Out of 49, JJ Watt. Isaiah Spiller out of 149. We got a Justin Herbert hollow. Hello. He's going to get some new coaches. Bryce Young, silver. Travis Kelce, Williams, Elliott, Stafford. The auto's going to be for the Eagles. Out of 25, tie-dye youth explosion. And I don't know why, but my screen is really blurry. Philadelphia Eagles going out to Christian Brown out of 25 and a J.J. Watt out of 49. That obviously is going out to the Arizona Cardinals, even though he's retired but still present, so he will go to the Arizona Cardinals as it's still that NFL season. Kayvon Thibodeau, Breece Hall, Nick Bosa, Joe Burrow. There's a Sam Howell, Kelly, Karlaftis, Chase, Lawrence, and it's going to be Kyle Phillips. Hold on now. We'll get to that. Sam Howell. Who's going to Pitt next year? Oh, who? Josh Allen's over there, or like hyper. Got the Garrett Wilson's over there, and there's the Kyle Phillips base. Is Kyle Phillips the Ravens? Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans. Titans will go out to Alan Scott. What up, Alan? I don't think he can, right? It was at the end of his contract, or my understanding is he said he never wanted to play. He never wanted to play with his brother. Is that correct? Is it blurry for you guys, or is it clear? It must be my internet. Someone signed the card, God bless. I don't know. Josh Allen, John Mechie, Garrett Wilson, Rodgers, Taylor Jackson, Weidemeyer, Mac Jones, and Khalil Mack. We got a Trey McBride, a little saucy sauce. All right, good. Thank you for letting me know. Ooh, it's a green one. How about Ray Lewis for the Ravens? That's going to be a tie-dye out of 25. We got a Baker Mayfield for the Rams out of 149, going out to Alan Scott as well. Breece Hall and a Carson Strong green, 3 out of 5. Another one for Christian Brown and the Eagles. Kind of looks sharp on the Eagle. Oh, I do, but I have like top-notch, like premium internet. But I think it's running under wireless right now instead of my wired in, because I tried ripping the cord out when I set up at the card show, and it hasn't been the same since. So we'll have to. My number one goal, goggle syndrome. Dude, no beers, man. So listen, if you've ever has anyone here tried intermittent fasting? This is like my third stint at it. I'll do it for like 2 months, and then I'll switch it up. But dude, you get really, really bad breath, and it's bad. It's part of it. It's like a common side effect. And dude, I have like this like awful. It's awful. It's my jumpstart January goal is the intermittent fast. I'm not doing it for long. I'm gonna do it for like a month, maybe 2, and then I'm moving on back to keto. The breath, dude, it's bad, isn't it? Well, listen, the reason is, man, I track my weight on, like, I have a scale that, like, goes to an app. And I was in July, I was 202. I stepped on, and I kid you not, I was like, are you sure you're using the right account profile? It seems like this is a bit off, or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fat. I gained 22 pounds. I was 224 in August, September, October, November, December. 5 months, I gained 22 pounds. I was like, shit. So I had to do a jump start, man. I had to do it. So it started with this. I knew this would be the easiest way to start shrinking my belly. You guys ever have tricks? How do you guys do it? You just you just given up? Andrews, Devondre Campbell. I almost did it. I almost just said, F it. I'm done. Everything I eat is so delicious. Carson Strong, Jake Ferguson. We got the Wan'Dale Robinson and Eli Mitchell, both of them disco rookies. Well, I know, and you know what's funny? My brother and I talked about it, Scott, and we've made the decision. Come Thanksgiving, we're just rolling through Christmas to New Year's, and then I'm doing it every year. I'll try to be cautious, But, like, I don't want to give up the good food. Like, that's a great eating season. I mean, you're wearing sweatshirts anyhow. But now I got to start to think it takes longer to get off. So I can't wait till March to kick in. It's got to kick in January. Plus, it's my 10th year anniversary. I'm going away probably. I hope. Maybe we'll make it. I don't know, man. There's some rough nights. I'm not sure. Romeo Daubs, Disco. But you're right. Winter makes it hard, man. Tofu turkey, that's crazy. It's not even the turkey. I don't mind the turkey. It's like the stuffing, the sweet potatoes. You get the Christmas, man, and we do brunch. Like my mom's brunch at Christmas is fantastic. Mimosas and drinks, and it's fantastic. I like it's just like a lot of like Christmas parties. There's a Malik Willis, Tyquan Thornton, Cam Taylor Britt. Is he active? Or did he get hurt? Derek Young, Silver, and a Daxton Hill. Another one for the Bengals. Man, I'll tell you what, dude. I am super pumped for the games this weekend. And Bengals fans, I got to tell you, I wish it was the AFC Championship. Because if we had to lose the AFC Championship, there's no other team in the NFL that I would feel better about losing if we had to than the Bengals. However, Bengals, hear me out, and I will take the same blame. If you beat us and for some reason play the Chiefs and lose to the Chiefs, that's not okay. I'd rather see the Bengals in there twice in a row. Get like a young Burrow. Get the conversation going with a young Burrow. But I'm hoping the Bills win. I'm not going to lie. George Pickens, Devin Lloyd, Trevon Walker. And speaking of the Chiefs, how about out of 50, Purple Disco, Patrick Mahomes. So, if you guys didn't hear me, my brother, sister, and myself do have tickets. Now, the beauty thing is they charge your card. You know, they want to make sure they got the money. So they charge you the full amount, and they'll hold it for the next week and a half. But my sister, brother, and I do have tickets for the Chiefs-Bills game. Who got that? Who got the Chiefs? Kansas City? Yeah, Hans. There you go. That'll easily cover spot price there. I don't know if that's what you're referring to, Scott, but it absolutely will. But yeah, we have 7th row tickets for that game in Atlanta if they play. James Cook. Kyle Hamilton, there he is for the Ravens, and a Luke Kuechly Disco. There you go, Hans. What's up, Hans? I know Hans is a little upset. What break was it in, Hans? You weren't having a good night the other night. It happens. Trust me, I get it. Yeah, and those are not hard sells. And that's that is the National Pride one too. That is the National Pride Disco as well. I don't know if it makes a difference. Peyton Manning, George Kittle, Hunter Henry. I see that McCole Hardman isn't. There's a Sam Howell. McCole Hardman is inactive for the Chiefs game this week. I'll tell you what, though. I would love... I could be 77. I would love, this lays out of 75, to see the Jags upset the Chiefs. And I know, I'm probably pissing off some Chiefs fans. It's not personal. I would just love to see that upset. And it'd be weird because if that happens, like our hope of going to that game is out the window even before the Bills game. So it'd be a little bit easier to swallow. What will be hard to swallow is if the Chiefs win that game and we lose and we don't get to go to the game and we don't get to watch the Bills. I said my sister's like on edge. She's like, because my sister doesn't always get to, like my brother and I take a trip every year to go to a game. I don't want to say we don't invite my sister, but it's our brother trip. Like we go to other games with her. There's a Bailey Zappi, Deshaun Watson, and Devontae Adams National Pride. Graded 10, 160. Wow. So $40 for that Mahomes. Was it the National Pride one? I'm with you, Scott, but he gets it done. I mean, he's getting it done. You can't argue the numbers. Listen, I think it speaks volumes of Andy Reid. I think it speaks volumes of the teamwork they've been able to do there because their defense isn't great. I do think that's why Mahomes' numbers are specifically good. Yeah, Juju didn't have a great season, though. Here's our autograph. Good luck, everybody. Clyde Edwards-Helaire has been activated. They didn't have him for a lot of the season, too. Chris Jones, Staubach, Galladay, Herbert National Pride, Daxton Hill. We got a Sauce. And it's going to be Zamir White, no huddle autograph for the Raiders. The Raiders going out to Jason Mello. Scott, in reference to what aspect of it? I do got to say, guys, first of all, thank you guys for coming in and chatting. This is just another reason why I like these kind of breaks. I like the vibe, the conversation, the community. On the high end stuff, especially things like, your Impeccable, your NT, you don't have time to talk. You're really going card to card. And people are like, all right, what's the next card? And I get it. They spend a lot. This is what I like about this. Garrett Wilson, Greg Dulcich, and John Mechie. We got a Ray Lewis and a Mac Jones disco. Wonder what's going to go on there. Oh, yeah. Isn't that the one where he has, we've never did see a card of it where he was, falling and he threw the ball? Was that game? Juju didn't seem to threaten teams. You're absolutely he wasn't a threat. It wasn't gotta keep an eye on Juju. Maybe they did and that's why he didn't have a good year. But yeah, he wasn't on the tongues of a lot of analysts. He wasn't one of those fantasy guys where I drafted a lot of Juju in best ball leagues. It was a big regret. McBride, Jermaine Johnson. There's a Kenny Pickett and Quandre Diggs for the Hawks out of 50. Caw-caw. Going out to Alan Scott on the trade. Dude, I don't blame you, Don. I don't blame you one bit. I was like that with a few Dolphins fans. And I got to tell you, one of them ran his mouth all preseason. He's a local guy. Ran his mouth all season so hard after they beat us. And I took it. I just took it. And then this week, he's in a group chat with the Giants fans, myself and him. It's three of us. And I said, everyone, good luck in your playoff games this week. And you would have think I murdered his puppy. You would have thought I seriously, picked his goldfish out of the tank and just ate it in front of him. He was fire red mad. I'm like, dude, you just did it all year, and now, we had you beat with a third stringer. I know you can't get. I mean, it's in text, so that's how I read the text. But I waited, man. You gotta wait. I think it was someone in this group. Did you guys see the TikTok where the guy? I think it's a spoof, but he goes on the talk show, and he's like, "So we brought you on today because you're talking about how do you deal with aggressive drivers and stuff like this." He's like, here's what you do. You just wait. You're patient, and essentially he goes on the show and makes brownies and swaps out the host's brownies for his. And the host is who cut him off 11 years before, and he ate all these funky brownies. I gotta post it to our page. This is a horrible way to tell the story, but please tell me someone that's what it felt like. There's an Ayuk silver. I know. Sports are awesome. And it's part of it. You got to take it. You guys have seen me. I've had to swallow my pride with some Bill stuff. You think it was easy to sit and hear 13 seconds for the last year? You think that's easy to hear that? You don't cry about it. You're like, yeah, you're right. And then you find a way to get them back. (11-0), yeah, that was fun to watch implode. Desmond Ritter and Matt Corral, Daniel Bellinger, and we got a Keenan Allen blue out of 75. All right, so our autograph was the no huddle. Now we do have 3 more hits to go. We will give away 2 $5 hitless credits, and if you're in this break, you are eligible for this weekend's divisional round FanDuel. I will get that posted. It's going to be anybody that was in a break from last week to this week. It could have been baseball, basketball, football, whatever we do up till Saturday, but that's the only way you're eligible for the prizes. is if you were in a break over the last week. Because we did, spots for the other stuff up between then. I kind of want to open it up for more. Should I just open it up to everybody, guys? I feel bad doing that. That was the plan. Like, oh, not to everybody, but to like everybody in January. I always feel bad setting limits on that stuff. I'll let it up to Scott. Scott, what should I do? Only people that were in breaks this week or anybody in breaks in January? Scott's the giveaway king. We're going to let Scott decide. Scott, what should we do? Let him in. Everyone in January, let him in. John says. Woo, this is nice. It would only be active members in January. But... All right, Scott, I like it. We're going to do all of January. But hey, if you weren't in a break before this and you're in this one, that means you're active for January and you're good to go. I like doing those. They're a lot of fun. What's not fun is my betting account, watching my betting account continue to dwindle through the playoffs. Although I will win $600 if the Bills win the Super Bowl. That will help. I put 50 on them at the beginning of the year. Out of 149, Joe Burrow. Matt Ryan out of 75. That parallel is nice. Not so much the player anymore. Zach's soft. Hey, just like we have group researcher is Matt McGinn. Group photographer is Doug Berger. We got group expert and Chris. Scott is group giveaway leader. He is always on top of the giveaways. So Scott, I let the decision in the part of the member of the cabinet. Elijah Moore out of 199. Yeah. Are you the historian? Is that what we gave you? Zonovan Knight rookie. I'm so glad they don't do a retail version of this. I thought you were the researcher, or that you wanted to be called the librarian. Trubisky and Jones. Sexy librarian. Hey, for the Jets, who's got him? Steve Hamler with a sauce out of 49. Dude, I'll tell you what. Him or Hutch would have been one I would have liked to see on the Bills. I think they are like the Micah Parsons, your Sauce Gardners. We keep talking about how youth on the offensive side of the ball, the league's in good hands. We got, how many quarterbacks going into this divisional round that are under 26 years old or 26 years or older or younger. Man, we neglect to kind of talk about some of these young boys on defense, man. Micah Parsons and just rookies this year, Sauce and Hutchinson. I mean, I'm sure there's huge names I'm not thinking of right now, but those are just from the last year or two. Petrie. Oh, do you know who I like? Rousseau. I think he's going to be a monster yet. Petrie out of 199. Oh, that's funny. Zach just put it. Rousseau and Boogie. Dude, I love Boogie. Boogie comes out of nowhere with a sack every now and then. He's not super active, but Boogie's that dude that they're like, Boogie. It's like, yeah, the name just fires you up, dude. But Parsons, they're not like a Parsons. Yeah, Parsons is that guy. He's going to change your team. Keeper of the forgotten giveaways. You can do that. Scott, it's like what I was telling Jeff Kellington today. And I messaged Jim Gain the same thing. Guys, don't ever hesitate to come to me if I forget something. Or I was telling Jeff, even at shows, I don't remember the prices of all my cards. I don't price them. Look them up. You'll never offend me if you comp something at a card show, because he's talking about going to a card show or a trade show. I said, my number one thing is if someone is you're at someone standing you're not allowed to comp cards, get out of there. That means they're trying to pull one over you, or they wouldn't be afraid. We got the Hunter Henry and Tom Brady. But yeah, Scott, you always can call me out on that stuff. There's a lot going on here sometimes. We need librarians. We need members of the cabinet. Let's do this one first. It's going to be, do we think he has a shot at Rookie of the Year or not? For the Green Bay Packers, going out to Lamar Henry. He had a big hit last night. It is going to be Christian Watson. And last card up. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll give away 2 $5 hitless credits, and we're going to go right into WWE, all right? It's going to be John Mechie. It's going to be out of 99 for the Houston Texans, going out to Shane Knowles. What up, Shane? I love the looks of these luminous endorsements this year. I like what they did with them. Some of them have the colored ink on it, too. This is just the silver ink. It was a receiver break. Or a receiver box. All right, guys, don't go anywhere yet. We're going to recap. We're going to give away 2 $5 hitless credits. And we're going to go, if you would like to see the WWE Chronicles box, you can stick around for that. Our non-hit top-loaded cards were Drake London. That was just a base rookie. Lamar Jackson out of 249. Petrie out of 199. Zonovan Knight rookie. Elijah Moore out of 199. Matt Ryan out of 75. Shiesty out of 149. Desmond Ritter debut. Matt Corral base. Keenan Allen blue out of 75. A little Sauce Disco. Kenny Pickett introductions. Quandary Diggs out of 50. Zappy base. Sam Howell base. Slay out of 50. 75 blue disco. There's a 40 spot right there. Mahomes pink National Pride disco. And that's, again, out of 50 on that. Malik Willis debut. We got Ray Lewis out of 25 tie-dye and a J.J. Watt going out to the Cardinals out of 49. And then, yeah, you're right. And how about the Seahawks? Seahawks have some young guys on defense, too. They were talking about them in the playoff game. I mean, I'm saying there are young guys in this league that are difference makers already. It just feels like it's like the players have recycled and we're at the beginning of a new cycle, you know? Like there's always in and out, but I do feel like, you know, we're like finally seeing the end of that cycle with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady on offense, right? We saw guys like Le'Veon and Todd Gurley go really quick, you know, in and out, but like they were big in the league. Antonio Brown gone. Like, I mean, he's gone in many ways, but it just feels like it's a whole new cycle. Just it's cool. I'm excited for the direction of the league right now. Green Bay Packers, Christian Watson, Lamar Henry getting that one. Carson Strong going out to the Philadelphia Eagles. This is actually out of 5, Christian. Kyle Phillips for the Titans going out to Alan Scott. Great Scott. Nakobe Dean as well to the Eagles. That's going to be out of 25 to Christian Brown. We had the no-huddle Zamir White for the Raiders going out to Jason Mello. And then we had the Mechie for the Houston Texans going out to Shane Knowles. And then our Sauce Gardner RPA out of 49 for the Jets New Jersey Jets, Steve Hamner. All right, let's go ahead and give 2 $5 hitless credits away. Guys, we are going to go... Oops, that's the wrong color there. We're going to go directly into... We're not going to get offline. I've tagged everyone, so hopefully they're in here. We're going to go right into WWE Chronicles. I'll just change the list over. Just give me a minute here. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. Good luck, y'all. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's going to be the Bengals and the Ravens. Ellis Graham and John Steven are each winning a $5 hitless credit moving forward. All right, guys, just give me 1 second. I'm going to switch the screen over here. Thank you guys for coming in and chatting. Honestly, I can't thank you enough for coming in. It's always has been, always will be my favorite part of this. So those of you who take time to come in, I know last night was harder to talk, and it took us all day, you know, the night before and all day to fill it. But the next release, does everyone know what the next release is? Say it if you know it. You don't need to raise your hand. Go ahead, call it out. The next football release is... Anybody? I can give you... Yeah, Zach, I ran them. It's all in the thread. It's all in the hips. Yep, we randomed it up, boss man. I'll give you a clue. It has 5 hits. It's not Leaf Draft. Although I do have a cool... I'm going to try a new style for Leaf. I have some more, and I have some Leaf packs. It's not Sage Hit. It is Illusions. Illusions is the next one out. All right. Let me get the box of Chronicles. I'm going to get it to upload. Oh, I better check and see if I need to get them. We could, you know what? I've debated before doing some of those Beach Bunny, whatever they are, cards as bench warmers. All right, here we go. Let me stop the recording. Good luck, everyone. We got WWE Chronicles. It's serial numbers. You guys know how it works. There is a chance we'll have to random one of the hits. It seems like the boxes we've done so far have had one numbered auto and one base auto. I don't know if it'll always hold true to that. That's right, Seth. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Oh, you know what? Let me just post it in there. Although I tagged everyone in the other link. I pity the fool who doesn't get the link before we break. See what I did there? See what I did there, Scott? I pity the fool who doesn't get the link in the break. All right, here we go. We got Mr. T. Ooh, is that a case hit? To number 6. What is this? It's all about the game. I haven't seen one of those yet. Just because this feels and looks like a case hit. It feels different. I don't know. It's weird. And it's HHH17. It's going to go to the 7 spot. Optic and Illusions. Osmos to the 2 spot. He was at the Bills game. Mr. Perfect. 59 out of 199. That's going to go to the 9 spot. 59 going to the 9. Were you waiting for that one? Do you know if that's a case hit? Solo Sikoa. Gonna be the 5 spot. Man, I needed you guys tonight. I mean that. I needed us to do this tonight. I appreciate you being in here, all of you. Alexa Bliss to the 9 spot. Theory going out to the 2 spot. And then Brutus Creed, rookie, going out to the 4 spot. All right, they're like super short print. The Rock. Rocky Maivia. Is that who that is? Was he Rocky Maivia at one point? Wasn't that his name at one point? 3. Dominic Mysterio to the 0 spot. Ooh, is that who I think it is? Oh. Cameron Grimes to the 9 spot. Stratton to the 1 spot. Almost to the 8 spot. We got 7 out of 49. Another one to the 7 spot. Edge. We'll get that in a second. Duke Hudson, but let's go ahead and flip it. Bushwhacker Butch. And there's no number, so we're going to have a random. That's a cool one, the random. His auto is great. This is going to be Duke Hudson going out to the 9 spot. Bushwhacker Butch. Edge is retiring. He's been around for a while, right? Oh, so it's like a short print insert set. They do that for like the I want to say it's an Optic, the Super Bowl champion set. It's like short print. They're hard to get, but they're not really short print. And this is 7 out of 49, so it goes to the 7 spot. When's Royal Rumble? Did I miss it? We have our other hit. Here's a Rousey, Ronda Rousey. Going to the 8 spot. 152 out of 199. There we go. Numbered rock. 152 to the 2 spot. That's going to go out to Sison. Anything numbered rock. Look how small he was there compared to him, how he is now. We got Ciampa to the 0 spot. Big E to the 6 spot. Captain Lou Albano. Legends to the 8 spot. Chief J Strongbow, old school, 118 out of 199. That's going to go to the 8 spot. I got to get these. 8 spot going out to John Sison. It's next Saturday. We should do like a big break for it because it's live on Paramount, so I can watch it. I wouldn't mind bringing my son down here and letting him watch that. Randy Orton to the 5 spot. And this is going to be our patch auto. It's 81 out of 99. Seth, you got it. Natalia, triple patch relic auto. It is 81 out of 99 going to the 1 spot. So we could do like, if we do a letter break, it might work because I do have I don't have any Revolution left, though, do I? I don't think that I do. I would only have... Oh, no, because who was it? Who broke that all one night? I wonder if I can get another product here. We can just do big on what I have. Finn Balor out of for the 1 spot. Angelo Dawkins to the 8 spot. We got the almighty Bobby Lashley to the 6 spot. Solo Sikoa to the 2 spot. Wendy Chu. That goes out to the 0 spot. Nikki Bella to the 2 spot. Cactus Jack, another one of Mick Foley's characters, to the 5 spot. And Ronda Rousey to the 7 spot. 2 more packs to go. We'll keep it cheaper than that. I think we'll be able to. Ultimate Warrior to the 5 spot. This is the Rousey box. She looks fierce there. I don't like that. To the 3 spot. Booker T to the 3 spot. Terry Gordy, that's a legend, to the 5 spot. We got John Bradshaw Layfield. Wasn't he a commentator then? To the 6 spot. Big E to the 3 spot. Tiffany Stratton going out to the 3 spot as well. And John Cena, you can't see him, to the 9 spot. Last pack mojo. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys again for jumping in. We'll have to do the random for the Bushwhacker Butch, and then we'll do a brief recap before I let you go. Alexa Bliss, all right. Going out to the 1 spot. Card 1 of the set. Commander Aziz to the 0 spot. Solo Sikoa to the 2 spot. We got Aaliyah out of Phoenix to the 9 spot. He was, right? Didn't he do commentating with Jerry the King Lawler? Wasn't that Bradshaw that did it? Triple H to the 7 spot. Gunther from Origins to the 4 spot. Xia Li to the 1 spot. And then Riddle going out to the 8 spot. So we got our hits kind of early there, which is never fun in a serial number. But hey, you know what? That's all right. Let's give away. We have one more auto, so you're all still eligible. Thank you guys again for jumping in. It was a much needed night of fun right there. Although, don't get me wrong, last night was awesome. And Flawless was great tonight. Some nights you just need to hang with the boys and the girls. All right, everyone eligible. It's the Bushwhacker auto. Min roll 5. Good luck, everybody. Top name wins. Has to have at least a 5. That's a 4. That's not going to do it. Well, Seth, I'm glad that we could both pick each other up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Final round is going to be Rob Scandal with the 5 spot. Getting it. Scandal with the 5 spot. There you go, Rob. Yeah, right. My wife's been asleep for 4 hours, I think. Maybe 3. She goes to bed so early. She's a teacher. She's up at like 5. And I'm inevitably up at the same time, but I'm just a different being. To the 1 spot, Seth Anderson, you got the Natalia. A couple other cards in there. 2 spot, John Sison. You had Almost Theory. You had the numbered rock card as well, which is 152. To the 3 spot, that was Zach McCarthy. You also had the 7 spot, but you had the Rock, Rousey, Booker T. The 4 spot was Nate Zimmerman. The 5 spot was Rob Scandal, and you just got that Bushwhacker auto. That's like, they do that in the league. The 6 spot is Bryce Flower, and he had a few here with the I pity the fool. And the 7 spot is Zach. I forgot you got these. That Triple H is all about the game and the Edge numbered card. The 8 spot to John. He also got something here. He got the Chief J Strongbow numbered. The 9 spot was Jeremy. He got the Mr. Perfect. And the 0 spot was Don. And although I do feel bad for you, Don, you've been on such a heater that I'm sure you can live with that a little bit. And I'm sure Cash will still like a couple cards there. So, all right, fam, I'm out for the night. New release baseball tomorrow. Topps Finest. We're going to get it going. We're going to get some other stuff going. I'm ready for the football weekend. Let's do it.